Hey guys, what's up? It's Jason from the Brass Brigade. Hope you're doing well. So check it out. Today, I'm going to do a little review of the Rocktol multi-tool. This is the 27-in-1 tool they have. This one is sporting VG10 blade steel. They actually have one in S35VN. The one in S35VN is only $64. This one right here is, I believe, $34. And I went with this one because I wanted to do sort of a head-to-head with the tried and true Leatherman Wave Plus. This is my personal, until now favorite and most used multi-tool. I've had 3 or 4 of these. It's the size I like. It's got a lot of little, tools, but it's also not overdone. Some multi-tools, 34-in-1s or 29-in-1s, just too much. So anyways, this is about the same size as the Leatherman Wave Plus. It's a little bit thicker, literally, minimal, and a little longer. Like barely noticeable. You only really notice it when you put them right up to each other. See that? Thickness you could barely even tell. But anyways, I want to go over my 40 possible point scoring system with you and kind of walk you through the Rocktol 27-in-1 multi-tool. Yeah, pretty fucking impressed, to be quite honest. So check it out. Got our 40 possible point scoring system, right? You can get 10 points in 4 categories. That's what they are, right? They also offer that in S35VN, which is only $65. Last time I bought a Leatherman Wave, I think this was like maybe a little over $100. So the VG10 one is only $34. So you could buy 3 and still have money left over for Taco Bell with the price you pay for one Leatherman. So check it out. Comfort carry, I'm going to give this one a 9. And mainly because this one comes with a pocket clip already on it. So that's pretty cool. I appreciate that. And as for tools, this has basically everything a Leatherman Wave has. There's only one nitpick I have on this multi-tool, and one thing I would have probably gone without, and that is the fact that it comes with scissors. So check it out. Where are they? Here they are. They do work pretty damn good, right? But honestly, like, I don't know if I've ever used scissors on a multi-tool ever, right? I'd probably just use the knife. So anyways, it also has a serrated knife. And I believe that's also in VG10. I could be wrong, but I believe it is. One thing I do like about this knife is when you look, might not show up here, but you actually see the grind lines, and the grinds on this tool are way, way better than the grinds on the Leatherman. So, comfort care, I'm going to give it a 9. Build finish, I'm going to give it a 9 for how much money you're paying and how well this is actually made. It's pretty freaking dialed in, especially at the price point they offer it. So, check it out, right? You have the replaceable little blades for your wire cutters, just like you do on a Wave. This has all the usual suspects, right? Like all your little, your little guys. So, here's something. This little sunglass screwdriver, this little micro bit driver, I've seen reviews of guys kind of talking shit on that. I've actually used that tool quite a few times for sunglasses or just regular glasses. I absolutely think a multi-tool should have that. The bit driver on this is extremely sturdy, locks into place very, very well. But one thing this thing offers is it comes with extra bits and, of course, the cheesy little, sheath they give you. So I thought that was pretty cool. I think with the Leatherman Wave, you have to buy those separately. So they give that with you this already. Right. I think I just fucked up speaking right there, but whatever. Yeah, the blade's good to go. It's about the same size as the Leatherman Wave. I definitely like this serrated blade a lot more than the one on the Leatherman. It just looks like it's done way, way better, and I really do like this little hook. Now, for me, I probably never used that, but I showed this to my wife's dad, and he's like, "Oh, that would be great for fishing, for the little lures and stuff those guys use and make." And he said that that would come in handy. So, yeah, definitely useful to some people for sure. So, because of how well this thing's built and because of how little it costs, price value, guys, I got to give this a 10. And I'm also giving it a 10 because you can pay 64, 65 bucks and get one in S35VN if you want. And you'd still have $40 left over to take the chick out to Taco Bell for dinner, right? I mean, who doesn't like that? So yeah, price value 10, definitely. I mean, you get a lot for your money. Cool factor? Okay, so it's not a 10 because I mean, it's a multi-tool that's been done by who knows how many companies, right? But it's done well and it's done at a really super affordable price. I absolutely would recommend this to anyone that wanted a multi-tool. It's done that well. I mean, if you're like a name brand guy, you're probably going to go with the Leatherman Wave. But honestly, this does everything that does for a third of the price if you buy the one in VG10. So, cool factor, it gets a 9. This thing gets a total score of 37 at the Brass Brigade. Anything over 35, I highly recommend. And if you're in the market for a multi-tool, I do highly recommend the Rocktol 27-in-1 GEN-R. Stay safe, shoot straight until the next one. Yeah.